The question is, how much time should you be spending outside? It depends on where you live, the time of day, and really the weather around you, apparently. Senior health correspondent Monica Robbins joins us live from the third floor with, behind you, Mon, a hazy view. You also have some common sense tips, especially for parents who are wondering, what do you do with the kids? Do you let them play outside or do you keep them indoors?
Well, yeah, there's a whole lot of questions, but first and foremost, I want to know if everybody's familiar with AirNowgov, because if you're not, you really should be, especially during days like these. There's even an app that you can put on your phone to check the air quality in real time. So this is something that you really want to look, because it continually changes every few minutes. We are used to hazy summer days, but you got to understand, this is quite different. Wildfire smoke contains a lot of pollution particles that are so small they can get in and stay in the lungs, including things like sulfuric acid, ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate. And if you're smelling burning plastic, it is not your imagination. The smoke is chemically altered by UV rays and can be turned into benzene and formaldehyde compounds, which smell like burning plastic. So when doctors say stay indoors, especially kids who don't have fully developed lung, this is why.
Very few people are going to walk out and instantaneously have an asthma attack, right? That's not the instant effect of this. But if you add up day after day or hour after hour of exposure to unhealthy air, it can have effects. And once again, the higher risk patients like those with asthma, significant lung disease, those folks really have to take this seriously.
So best advice, again, for those dealing with lung issues, if you have to spend any time outdoors, wear an N95 mask. For the rest of us, exercise indoors until the air finally clears, and adjust your air conditioner. Make sure it's recirculating air, not pulling in the air from outside. Currently, here in Cleveland, our air quality is at 187, but actually the worst air is south of us. It's in Akron and Canton. That's already in the purple, and that's not a good place to be. Dr. Mike Anderson is currently the senior advisor for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in the Administration for Disaster Preparedness and Response, and his specialty is pediatrics, which is why I reached out to him to talk to him about kids. And he said, you know, here's the thing, you got to limit the time kids spend outside. You can send them out depending on what this says. If it's in the purple, obviously you don't want them to go outside. And if you do let them go outside, minimize the time, because it's not the initial exposure, it's the long-term exposure that can add up and cause problems down the road.
A lot of information there, but all good information. Monica, thank you so much. We will see you with more on this, the big story, in just a bit.